Hey everyone, what's up? How are you? I am back. I was on a 2-week vacation and I've missed you guys. I've missed these live streams. I am Rachel, the proud creator and founder of Seyopa, Seize Your Passion. And I am here from our Facebook group, Seize Your Passion, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, sharing with you guys my thoughts for the week, my lessons of the week, my growth for the week, my aha moments, my struggles, what I've been focusing on, my insights, and just really my thoughts, journaling out loud with you guys on my journey to seize my passion, because we're all on a journey, I believe, to seize our passion, i.e. become our best selves, realize all of our dreams, and manifest that personal legend that we were all put on this earth to manifest and become and create and live our best lives ever and be our best selves. And at the core of what I believe in and what Seyopa and Seize Your Passion is about, in order to do all that, in order to realize your dreams, become your best self, and manifest your personal legend, is this fundamental building block of everything that goes along with it, and that is engaging in and connecting with your passion, what brings you alive, what you love doing, and doing what you love. It's a very not a unique idea. It's been around for a long time, but it's what I believe is the core and the foundational element of everything else that ties into personal growth, personal development, achievement, success, and what becoming your best self and realizing your dreams is all about. Okay, so what I've been thinking about over the last 2 weeks, because I've been on vacation for 2 weeks, and what I am moving forward focusing on is this idea of forgetting about the outcome. So let me explain a little bit further and in depth, as I like to do. And hopefully, you know, when I do these live streams every week and when I share with you my thoughts and my growth and my aha moments and my struggles, there's 2 points to it. There's 2 goals in mind for me. One is for me to think out loud with you guys and think about, you know, what I want to focus on and how I can better improve myself moving forward on my journey, like I said, but also hopefully to spark something in you guys, you know, give you some sort of insight, inspire you, empower you in some new way. And a lot of the thoughts and the aha moments and the lessons that I'm imparting or the messages that I'm taking away and sharing with you guys, they're not, you know, these unique ideas that have never been said before and perhaps you've never heard before. You know, you might have actually heard them many, many times, as we all have, but sometimes for whatever reason, either we're at a certain point in our lives and we hear something and suddenly it clicks for us, even though we've heard it before, or maybe it's the person and the way they're expressing it. So maybe it's just something about the way I'm sharing the message that I've learned with you guys that, you know, makes you see it in a new way. And again, if that's paired with the timing in your life and suddenly it becomes this aha moment for you, then you know, then I've done my job. And that's one of the main goals of why I'm sharing my thoughts and my growth every week with you live. So this is one of those notions that I've certainly heard before and probably you've heard before. But again, hopefully something about the way I'm saying it or because of just the timing of where you happen to be, just like this message hit home for me these last couple of weeks and actually months, you know, when I really think about it, it'll spark something new and empowering and inspiring in you as well on your journey to seize your passion and realize all of your dreams and become your best self, which is what this is all about. So, you know, when it comes to realizing your dreams or achieving your goals or going out there and trying to become your best and achieve success, whatever success looks like to you, however you define success for yourself, and that's an important part of it, right? How do you define your success? And knowing the answer to that and being honest with yourself about that answer. But I won't digress too much. I tend to digress sometimes. I'll stick to the point. So when it comes to achieving all that, achieving your goals, your dreams, realizing your dreams, becoming your best self, it's human nature, I think, partly for sure, but it's also the culture that we live in today, 100%. That's part of it as well. It's very easy for us to become attached to the outcome, right? To the conclusion, to the result of whatever we're trying to achieve. So for example, Seyopa and seize your passion. And this is how I came to think about this for myself. And this is how this has been a lesson for me and what I'm focusing on now. I became so attached to the end result and the end vision and the outcome of what I want to achieve with my vision for Seyopa as a company, as a business, as making an impact on people and everything that I see in the future, that somewhere along the way, because I became so attached to that, not only does that become overwhelming because it's looking into the future and becoming attached to this one, almost tunnel vision, end result vision that you want for yourself, but you also stop to, you forget why you're doing it in the first place, and you forget to actually focus on and enjoy and put your heart and soul into the behaviors and the activities and the habits and the everyday process and journey of reaching that end goal, which at the end of the day, the irony is that when you let go of that outcome, when you stop becoming so attached and so focused exclusively on the end result and on the outcome, and you start to focus on the process itself and the journey itself and being present, and this is how you've heard it before, I'm sure, enjoy. It's about the journey, not the destination. Enjoy the process, be mindful, be present, don't look ahead into the future, just be in the now and today. That's all related to the same idea that I'm talking about. When you start to actually do that, the results end up manifesting themselves naturally and organically, because, and this ties into the very notion of how passion and engaging in your passions and connecting with your passions and doing what you love and focusing on what brings you alive is the core and the foundation and the key to everything else, to realizing your dreams, becoming your best self, manifesting your personal legend, and achieving all those goals. Because when you are focused on and connecting with and engaging in the activities and the behaviors and the habits and the process and the journey of whatever it is you want to achieve, rather than the end result or the conclusion or the outcome of what you want to achieve, that's what brings you those results, right? Because why do you want to achieve that end result? It's usually to attain some sort of success. Again, however you define that success, it's to be happy, to better improve your life, to become better, to somehow grow in some way, right? Whether yourself or your career or a goal of yours, right? It's you never set a goal or realize a dream in order to get worse at something or to not improve. It's always self-improvement in some way, right? And by doing what you love, by focusing on the activities and the behaviors and the process and the journey of the stuff that you need to do to get to that outcome, that's the stuff that brings you those outcomes. So the success and the abundance and the meaning and the purpose and the passion and the fulfillment and the happiness and all the end results and outcomes that we desire, that are the reasons we set goals for ourselves in the first place, those naturally and inherently are a result of the activities and the behaviors and the journey and the process itself. So it's so simple as most, I say this all the time, but most of the insightful and most powerful and most, aha moments are the really simple truths. But somehow, first of all, just because they're simple, that doesn't mean they're easy, right? And second of all, because they're so simple and because we've heard them so many times before, they just go in one ear and out the other. We don't really implement them, and we don't really take them in, and we don't think about them, and they don't hit us home. They don't hit our heart and our soul. You could understand it up here, but you need to feel it inside. You need to feel it and know it in every fiber of your being. And so this is one of those things. You can understand and you could agree with up here, yeah, I know I need to be present and I need to enjoy the journey, and it's not about the destination, and I need to not be attached to the outcome, and I need to focus on the process and the behaviors and the activities to reach that goal. But if you don't actually feel it and know it in every fiber of your being and truly let go of the outcome and not be attached to it and truly enjoy the process and the activities and the behaviors to get you there, then you won't get there. You won't see those results, you know? So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the last couple of weeks. That's what I know I am, you know, going to be focusing on. And I already have, you know, even in this past week that I've been back and catching up, I've been very, very mindful and always reminding myself and focusing on, okay, it's important to know where you're going, right? I'm not saying don't set goals. I'm not saying don't have end vision and don't have an outcome. I'm a big believer in goals and dreaming big and having an end vision. But once you know where you're going, the point of those is for them to be your guiding star, your North Star, and to know where you're headed, right? Because you're not going to get anywhere if you don't even know where you want to go. But once you set those goals, once you have that dream that you know you want to realize, and you have that North Star, and you have that guiding light, and you have that destination, let go of it. Forget about it. And that's hard. It's simple, but it's really hard to do. But that's how and the way to do that and the way to achieve those results by setting that destination is by putting all your focus, not on that outcome and not on that end result, but on the actual daily, consistent, everyday, moment to moment activities, behaviors, habits, the process itself and the journey of engaging in and connecting with what you love, which ultimately will get you to those results. And when you do that, even the stuff that you don't love doing, because oftentimes when we have an end vision and a big audacious dream and a goal, and it's especially when it's tied to our careers and our professional lives, it takes work and habits and activities and behaviors that we don't necessarily love every part of that process, right? There's stuff that you just got to get done to achieve that goal. But when you focus on doing the stuff you love and finding the stuff, you know, because there's got to be something in it that you love if it's tied to that end result and destination. And if there isn't anything about it that you love, then maybe it's not the right end result and it's not the right destination. You know, if your ultimate goal is just to make money, for example, and everything you're doing to achieve that goal doesn't entail any sort of passion, it doesn't entail any sort of activities or behaviors or process or journey that brings you alive, that you can't wait to get up and start doing, then maybe, you know, you should set a different goal where you can do stuff. But when you do have a goal and it does entail your passions and doing stuff that you love and loving to do what you're doing, then it's much easier to actually tackle the tasks that maybe you don't love as much, you know, because you have that destination in mind and because you're focused on the process of getting there and not attached to the outcome of that end goal. All right, when I start to ramble or feel like I'm starting to ramble, I know it's time to stop. So I will end it here. I'm really happy to be back. I've really missed this actually. Again, not only for myself, but hopefully, you know, sharing with you guys some insights, making you think about something in a new way, hopefully inspiring you and empowering you to go out there and do more of what you love, be more of who you love, realize all of your dreams, engage with, connect with, do everything that you love doing, your passions, and go out there and seize your passion and become your best self. That's what it's all about. That's what life is about, people, you know. Okay, have a great weekend, guys. See you next time. Bye.